An amputee's suicide. Oh, shit. The man whose leg you ordered amputated has committed suicide. He left a note, I can't live like this, unable to work and without purpose. I don't want to be a burden, just another mouth to feed. We did what we could. Discontent will rise and hope will fall. We must do something about it. You'll have to sign the prosthetics law within 5 days. I don't know what the prosthetics law entails. I mean, presumably we make prosthetics for people, but will that cost me anything? Like, you know, wood, presumably? Will I need to hire a prosthetics maker? I mean, I don't want to just say, oh, well, it was his choice, like people do. Okay, I'll say... I clicked on the wrong thing. I definitely clicked on the wrong thing. I was going to click on the other... What? First death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will take... we'll keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We will need a way to dispose of the body. Oh, my God. People can take care of it themselves or open the Book of Laws. Right. So, can I even pass a law at the minute, or... Oh god, it's all suddenly going a bit wrong. Why did it have to be a suicide? Like, of all the things... Right, okay. Let's have a look at these laws. So... Oh, resource shortage now. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. Open the Book of Laws. Consider signing the extended shift law. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you here, game. I became a monster before you even prompted me to. Actually, no, this is another law that it's telling me to sign. What's that? New shift length. You can extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. Oh yeah, people are going to fucking love that, aren't they? They're going to absolutely love that. Yeah, so it's not as bad as the emergency shift, but it's still pretty bad. So they wanted me to sign something for corpse disposal, didn't they? So cemetery. We will establish a burial ground so that we can lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. Hope will rise. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. I don't have resources. And corpse disposal... We'll keep dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. You have no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. What the fuck? Do I even want to know? What are we going to be using bodies for in the future? You will have to dig a snow pit. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. Shit, shit, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, there's an organ transplants law down there. Is that what I would be able to use the bodies for later? Because, to be honest, I was a bit worried we were just going to end up eating people. I don't know. I mean, corpse disposal seems more efficient. And, like, it'll be better in the future if we can do organ transplants. But, I mean, the guy bloody killed himself because I forced him to have his leg chopped off. And now I'm just going to dump him in a pit of snow outside the city. I mean, come on, man. Okay, I tell you what, we'll build a cemetery. We'll build a cemetery, we'll be good. We'll build a cemetery. Hope has just gone up massively. People loved that. I've only got bloody 3 days left to provide a place of rest for the dead. Right, what do I need to build it? Cemetery. 10 wood. Oh, that's not much, actually. I thought it would be a lot worse than that. Okay, we'll build a cemetery then. We will build a cemetery. Should I build it in the heat zone? I feel like I don't want to build it in the heat zone, actually. I mean, it doesn't need heat, does it? And you probably don't want the bodies to be toasty. Should we build it over here by the beacon? Or should we, like, tuck it around the back somewhere? I'll tell you what, we'll build it over here by the beacon. Faster gathering has been researched. That's good. So we should hopefully get more wood and stuff coming in. We have got so many hungry people because we're not bringing in enough food. I can't do anything about that right at this moment. I can try and get some more things researched. I wanted to get drawing boards done, didn't I? And that needs 50 wood. I'll tell you what, I could try getting a sawmill. That needs 10 wood. Because then I'd be able to, you know, get more wood. I mean, turns frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 wood per standard workday. So, I feel like that's kind of important. We'll get that researched. That knocks us down to 8 wood, but, you know... We're hopefully gathering quicker now. We're gathering so much coal because I've made them work bloody 24 hours. I don't know what to do about food. I've got absolutely no idea. There's just nought I can do really for now. I'm going to need people to send out as a bloody scout team. They might be able to find food, because sometimes they do when they go out scouting. Oh, the coal pile's been depleted. In which case I need you to work that one instead to bring us some more coal in. We've got a nice stockpile for now though. I might even be able to put it into overdrive when the temperature drops again, because it's only going to drop for like, what, 2 days? And then it'll go up again. So I might actually be able to have that in overdrive for some of that, so that people won't get sick as much, hopefully, because the number of sick people is going down. The number of hungry people is going up, but there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm just going to pretend it's not happening. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Right, people are hungry. Captain, some of our people are here to talk about the lack of food. They've been hungry for days now, and they fear that soon they'll begin to starve. We want you to do something. Okay, let's feed them. You'll have 3 days to feed everybody. No chance in hell. Let's feed them and stockpile some food. You'll have 3 days to feed everyone and stockpile 39 food rations. Fuck off. I'm really sorry, but right at this moment, there's absolutely nothing I can do. So, you lot just crack on. Yeah, so that's made discontent go up. Hope hasn't gone down, interestingly. Until I get more people and enough resources so that I can build another hunter's cabin. There's nothing. I can't build a hothouse yet, can I? No, because that would be a useful thing to be able to build. I think that's something that I have to research. Hothouse, yeah, I would need to research drawing boards first, which needs, what, fucking 50 wood. Then I'd have to research the hothouse. And then I'd have to get the hothouse built. There's too much stuff! There's too much stuff to do. I don't know if I can build another workhouse and then, like, do 2 research projects at once. But again, I don't have the people. Like, I literally don't have enough people. I don't even have enough people to build a bloody scout team. To go out and scout for stuff, because when we start going out and scouting for stuff, they will bring back food and resources and people, all of which are things I need. But at the minute I don't have anybody to send out, and I don't have enough wood to form a scout party. Oh dear, I've got 21 hungry people and 2 starving people. Yes, okay. But the number of sick people is going down, so that's something. We can keep going like this for a while, I'd say, says William Ludsthrop. You are incredibly optimistic, young man. Incredibly optimistic. What's going on over here? Feed more with less. Our food supplies are running low. We could stretch them if we start using more efficient meal recipes suitable for hard times. Open the Book of Laws. Yes, I was thinking this myself. So, what's this one down here? Overcrowding. Our medical facility should be fully utilised, even if we have to put patients on the floor. The capacity of medical facilities is doubled. Using the extra capacity will cause discontent. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to have to remember that. Yeah, so I can either add sawdust to every meal, which I don't want to do, or I can have soup. So we can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people. Thing is, you're feeding more people with the same amount of raw food, so you're not actually increasing the amount of food. Surely everybody will still be just as hungry. Do you know what? I'm not going to question it. So hope will fall, discontent will rise, and eating soup will cause discontent. Apparently eating soup causes discontent. I don't see that we have much of an option at the moment, though. So can I now set soup as like... Cookhouse will produce 5 food rations from 2 raw food. Produces 4 food rations from 2 raw food with a proper meal, and it produces 5. So it's not much better. If we set that, that should help like a little bit at least. Because right now I do have 2 people who are starving. Although, no, it's gone down to 17 hungry. Sawmill has been researched. That's good. So we've researched the steelworks as well. That'll take another 10 wood. And I'm trying to save up wood. Trying to save up wood for my scouting party. But we'll get that sorted. Actually, I'll tell you what. If I'm going to end up with not having enough wood to research stuff, I may as well send my researchers out as the scout party, mightn't I? Yeah, so that's the steelworks researched. Right. I now have enough wood to make a scout party. Do I want to take my people out of the workshop? Where else could I take people from? Oh, that tells you who's died. Oh, Joshua Chapman was the man who killed himself. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, I didn't want to know that. Oh, Yeah, so I could take people off the cookhouse. That seems like a bad idea. Taking people off the hunter's hut is a terrible idea. Taking people off the medical things is a terrible idea. Taking people off the resource gathering things is terrible. I need to take people off here. So I've got nobody in the workshop now. But I can create a scout party. Now we've got a scout party, we can either go down to the Lost Expedition, which is, like, will advance the story, or we can go and find the crash site, which might get us some resources. Yes, several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They're probably our machines. Let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. So, if we send our scouts, it's going to take them 15 hours to arrive. That's 15 in-game hours, which is a while, but once they get there, hopefully they should find something useful to us. Like, you know, food. Food would be great. And also people. I need them as well. If I got one gravely sick person, that's really not good. Why have I only got 6 being treated in the medical facilities when there's 5 who need treating? We've got free spaces in the medical facilities, people. If you want to go and get yourself treated, you can't keep whinging to me that there aren't enough medical beds if you're just, like, refusing to go and get treated. Oh no, wait, hang on a minute. Is that just how many sick people there are in total? And then that's how many sick people there are being treated in hospital? I think that's what it is. Because I was thinking that was, like, people who are sick but who don't have access to a medical bed, and then these are the ones who are actually being treated. But I think that's just, like, sick people in total, and that's the sick people who are in being treated. So actually everybody who is ill is at the minute being treated, so that's all right. Although the temperature is about to plummet again, so don't expect it to stay that way for long. Also, the coal situation is a little bit iffy. I might have to make a few people work 24-hour shifts again, which is going to upset people a bit, I think. But, you know, we'll deal with it when it happens. Okay, that's just downright weird. This is telling me that I've got 5 engineers that are unemployed because I took them off the workhouse, but that's because I put them in the scout team. Is that not because I put them in the scout team? Wait, what? The scout team hasn't just taken people out of their normal everyday jobs, has it? I don't know. I don't think I understand anything anymore, but I've got workers in my workhouse again, so that's good. Right, you see, this is now telling me that I've got 2 sick people, but 6 people being treated. I don't understand anything about anything anymore. I've got 6 people being treated. I've also got people who are terminally ill again, but being terminally ill doesn't actually seem to kill them. And interestingly, Frank Frost here just has no issues. He has no issues, but his recovery time is 17 hours. There's so much about this game that makes no sense. I've also got 15 people who are starving. There's now I can do, guys. I'm so sorry. My coal's running out. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and the coal is looking a bit dicey. The temperature's about to plummet again. Everything's just going wrong, really. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is, somebody said. Yes, I wonder too, darling. I wonder too, like, why? Why are you doing this? Oh god, our coal is not looking healthy at all, is it? How many people have I actually got working? Oh god, there's only like half of them because the rest are all off sick. I've only got 3 hungry people all of a sudden, so that soup thing apparently did help a little bit. Scouts have reached the crash site. Actually, I wonder if all of my coal people went into the scout team. I wonder if that was a thing. Right. That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. So, the search might provide raw food, which would be amazing, and wood, which would also be amazing. So yes, please do explore the area. Fate of the Forgotten. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Well, that's depressing. Okay, take the resources. Oh my god, 68 food and 140 wood. Yes! Yes, take them! Okay, so from this point we can either go on to the observatory, which would take us 12 hours. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory of the Royal Society, built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. So we might find some people there. I could do with getting those resources back to the city, but we might get even more resources if we go on to the observatory. So I tell you what, we'll go on to the observatory. That's going to take them 12 hours to get there. Hopefully we'll be able to survive for 12 hours, although I'm not convinced, to be honest. Look at our coal. Oh my god. Wood crates have been depleted, apparently. Is it really cold everywhere again? Is it like, yeah, it's cold in the homes and everything, so if we do that, it's just like... It's alright in the workplaces. Oh, I just turned that off. Don't turn that off. Don't turn that off. That was a bad idea. Okay, at the end of the workday, we've got 67 coal. It's not enough. Won't get us through the night. So, you lot, you just need to work for the next 24 hours. Which I'm very sorry about, but that's just a thing you're going to have to do. Discontent is rising. People are hungry. It's all going wrong, but, like, I really need that coal to keep the generator on, otherwise we are all going to die. Oh, scouts have reached the observatory. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open. The dome is open even, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. The search might provide survivors. Let's explore. The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. Oh, there we are. There's a bit of lore for us. The sun is dimming. Interesting. So there were southern volcanoes, which might explain why we didn't go south. We went north instead. If there was like volcanoes erupting, which presumably caused like ash to block out the sun, which is why it got colder. But the astronomers think that the sun was actually dimming, like the sun itself was getting colder. Which is not a thing that suns do, but okay. So escort the survivors to the city. Send the survivors to the city. The survivors will set off towards our city on their own. It will take them longer and some of them will die. Yeah, let's not do that. They'll leave the survivors to their fate. Let's definitely not do that. So there's 4 children, there's 19 engineers, and there's 11 workers. So that is brilliant. I definitely need more people. So we'll escort them to the city because I want the team to come back as well because I want the resources that they've got. Okay, so the scouts have returned. So they've brought us 19 engineers, 4 children, 11 workers, 68 food rations and 140 wood. So that's good. And then we get a nice dramatic cutscene of them approaching the city, if you could call this little ramshackle thing a city. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago, they ought to be well established by now. Ha 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 ha! They'll surely help us find our footing. Yes, we will look for the others. Okay, so we've now got 23 people without houses. That's a thing I completely forgot to think about. But we do have more workers. So, I don't even know what to prioritise. Like, food is a problem, resources are a problem, medical facilities are a problem. Just everything's a problem, to be honest. Just like everything in the world right now is a problem. Okay, first things first, let's send the scouts back out. Because if they can keep bringing us resources and, there we go. If they can keep sending us, like, resources and people and stuff like that, and food in particular, that might be able to, like, tide us over for a short while. So we'll send the scouts back out. We really, really need to build something to mine coal with. I know that food and medical facilities are both a problem, but if I can research like better houses, so like better insulated so people stay warmer, and upgrades on this so that people stay warmer, that might help solve some of our medical problems because people won't be getting ill as much to begin with. If we open up the Book of Laws, in many ways I want to get the children working because I need the workers. The overcrowding thing, so I can fit more people in the medical centres, might also be kind of useful. I think I'll go for that one actually. So we can now overcrowd the medical facilities, just so that we can treat more people. I need to build houses, so I need like two sets of tents, maybe 3 actually. I mean, coal is a bit of a problem, so we could build a coal thumper. By pumping pressurised water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday. Enough for 2 gathering posts. So if we build one of them, because we can build one of them wherever we want, can't we? And that'll just like, that'll create a coal pile that we can then use. And if it's closer to the generator, then people won't have to freeze quite as much. So I tell you what, if we get one of them built, and then if we build... we'll need to build a gathering post to like work on it. But then I also need to build some tents, and they need to be warm. And I don't currently have the coal to build another one of them. Oh my god, this is becoming quite the juggling act. I mean, if I build a little street along there, and then if I build 2 sets of tents, one there and one there, that should hopefully be warmish. And then we've got the coal thing, and then we can build a gatherer's hut later. Possibly. That's already taken up so much wood. Oh god, discontent has gone up massively because of that law with the overcrowding thing. But there should be less, like, sick people, because the temperature... I mean, the temperature's going back up again soon, and then it'll go down again. Okay, so the research has been completed, just as the workday ended, which is good. Right, so what do we want? Coal mining would be useful, because it extracts up to 240 coal per standard workday from underground deposits. That would be really useful, because then we can start building more heat generator things. Resource deposit upgrade. Resource deposits will be able to store 50% more resources. What? How do you possibly upgrade that? What, like the actual deposits that you find out in the... Okay, we'll not question the logic of that. Charcoal kiln. Charcoal kiln. What's that? Uses intense heat to char up to 70 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. I can turn wood into coal. I do not have the wood to turn into coal. Thank you very much, but okay. I can get a sawmill upgrade. I need to get a sawmill built, actually, so that I can get a regular influx of wood. More scouts. I can't afford any more scouts at the minute. Medical post upgrade. Thanks to improved tools and methods, people employed in medical posts will heal the sick 10% faster. That would be really useful. Or hothouses. I need steel for all of this, and I'm not getting steel from anywhere at the minute. Allows us to build hothouses. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying 30 raw food per day. That's what we need. That right there is what we need. Bunkhouses. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately protected from the weather. That's what we need as well. And for all of these things, we need steel. I think I'll do hothouses, then bunkhouses, but first I need steel. So I need to assign people to go and get some of that steel wreckage, and then I'm back down to having, like, no workers left. I've got some engineers. Oh, wait. Our scouts have arrived at wherever it was they were arriving. The rest of our people made a camp here. Too exhausted to go on, we should escort them to the city. Is that all I get, people? We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Escort the survivors to the city or send them. Yeah, no, we'll escort them to the city because we're good like that. And we always need more people, although that does mean they're going to eat our food faster, but never mind. So it's going to take them 5 hours to get back, and then we've unlocked new areas that we can send them to. Oh, look at how fast the coal's going down. I mean, we are going to make it till morning. It'll be fine, and then the temperature's going up again. But, yeah, scouts have returned to the city. That's marvellous. So, we can send them back out again. So we've got sturdy shelter. A bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. Or gloomy cave. There's a dark cave entrance visible on the hillside. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. That's going to take 20 hours, and that's going to take 22 hours. We'll go to the sturdy shelter first. I feel like these are different from the first time I played the game. I don't know whether it's a bit randomised. I've got 41 people without homes. Shit. I forgot about that. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Okay. So we need to find another settlement, and hope's gone up. Discontent's really high, though. Like, hope is really high, but so is discontent. People are, like, really hopeful, but really discontent. But no one's starving and nobody is ill who is not being treated because we're overcrowding the hospitals. But shush, we do have 41 people who don't have homes. I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build another steam hub, for which we need 20 steel, but I've got people gathering steel now. So we're going to need another one of them so that we can build more hospitals and more homes. Now that we've got the people to staff those hospitals. We could do with another hunter's hut or a hothouse. A hothouse would be better, but we need to research that first, for which we also need steel. Hang on a minute. Speaking of which, there we go. We've got 10 steel now. So if we research hothouses, and oh, that's going to use up one of our steam cores as well. I think we need, yes, we need a steam core to build a hothouse. And we can't produce our own steam cores. That's a thing we have to find out by exploring. Actually, do I need a steam core to build a steam hub? No, I just need 20 steel. So what do I need to do? I need to build another steam hub and then build more, well, one more medical facility and another hunter's hut. I need to build a sawmill to start producing wood. I need to build a gatherer's hut to start collecting the coal from that. Oh my god, there's so many things I need to do. Okay, so I've got enough steam to build a steam hub. So we'll get a steam hub, like there. That should cover just about everything. Okay, we'll build a gatherer's hut there to collect this coal. What else do I need? I need a hunter's cabin. I need a medical facility. I need houses. If we build the houses first, because those are the ones I'm going to actually be able to afford, aren't they? And there's hothouses. That's brilliant. I should probably definitely do that at some point. So if I get tents, that's all I can afford for now. There comes on my steam hub thing. Look at all the snow melt. Isn't that satisfying? Scouts have reached the sturdy shelter. Right, the shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Search might provide food rations, steam cores and wood. All things that I need. Do please explore. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Interesting, right? Take the resources. And then we've discovered a steel bridge. So that's going to take you 13 hours. Okay, yes, go to the steel bridge. If we can do like a nice round trip. Because I really need those resources, but you know. Oh shit, we've got a lot of sick people. One of our people died suddenly during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it was likely a heart attack. End emergency shifts for today. I can't. I physically can't. We will freeze to death. Discontent will rise. Discontent's pretty high. Like, right now I'm not even convinced that we're going to get through the night without running out of coal, even with the emergency shift. So, I'm really sorry everyone, but yeah, discontent's gone up massively. I mean, I was just contemplating putting this lot on a 24-hour shift. Because look, coal's going down, we're not even treading water. And it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now. But this is getting really dicey. Like, really dicey. I'm not bringing in resources fast enough to bloody build things. And you can actually hear, I think, as discontent rises, because you can hear them shouting things to each other when they wake up and stuff. And as discontent rises, I'm sure they start saying different things. Like, you start, like, you know, they would usually go with things like, oh, come on then, let's get to work kind of thing. And now they're saying things like, get up, get to work. They genuinely do sound just more discontent. Right. Yes. Look, we're down to like 1 coal. The generator's shutting down. No, it's shutting down. So it hasn't actually shut down yet. But it's shutting down. So now if we go back up, go back up, go back up. There we go. So yeah, that was getting a bit friggin' dicey. They start running a 24-hour shift. They're only at 60% capacity. I need more workers. put some engineers on, do that. Right, now I'm getting some resources in. Just need to pause. Right, what do I need? I need a hothouse. I need more tents. I need a medical facility. I need another gatherer's hut. What's my priority? My priority is food. So, get a hothouse built. It's going to take up one of the steam cores, but that's fine. Wait a minute. That's really, really big. Does the hothouse needs to be warm. Okay, so we'll build it there. We've just used our first steam cores. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. Yes, so that's why we need them to find steam cores, but that's fine. Steel wreckage has been depleted. Flippin' heck. Is there more steel wreckage over here? Yep, okay, off you pop. Go and get that steel for me instead. Our scouts have arrived at the bridge to Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. Do you mean 1887 AD? The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automatron. Interesting. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automatron sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Okay, if I send it to the city, the automatron will safely reach our city on its own. Turn off the automatron and dismantle it to get 2 steam cores and 88 steel. Is an automatron of any use to us? I don't know, because like 2 steam cores would be really useful. I don't know what an automatron will actually do. Like, is that a good thing? Is it a thing that I'm going to have to power? Will it end up just taking resources? Okay, I tell you what, send it to the city. Let's see what it does. We reprogrammed the automatron and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first whispers started to settle on the bridge. Okay. So, there's a weather station and there's a large convoy. I feel like I want to go to the large convoy, actually, because then I might get more workers. And, you know, that's kind of that's kind of what's more important to me at the minute. What's going on over here? Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automatron under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to all of it, but people are growing anxious. Yes, that's why I don't want to go to Winterhome yet, because I'm worried about what we find there will just make people freak the fuck out. That's what I'm worried about, that like whatever we happen to find, and I don't know if you find the same thing every time. That's the thing, because I'm sure some of the things in these expositions have been different to like the first time I played. So like I don't know whether we're going to find the same thing. But what I found last time wasn't very good and was ultimately like the beginning of the end. So, you know, I'm just going to hold off going there for a while until I can make people a little bit happier maybe. Okay, our hothouse is built, so we'll get people working in that, so they should be producing food for us, which is good, because our hunters are bringing in nout. I'm amazed I don't have any starving people at the minute, actually. These people can go quite a long time without food, because as I have said before, they are very hardy. I need another medical post, so if we get one of them going on, like there, yeah, we'll get another medical post built. And at that point, I'm sort of out of resources, aren't I? Unless they can bring in 2 wood before 6 o'clock so that I can build some more tents. Oh, 9 with like 10 seconds left. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Yes! Right, so I should be able to get some more tents built so that I can have fewer homeless people. We stick a tent like there in the range of the thing so they can be nice and toasty warm. We've got so much coal coming in now, though. Like, so much coal. It's still going up. Are they on their, they're still on their 24 hours thing. That's why we've got so many. Yeah. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's got our coal supplies up nicely, so we're a lot better on coal. We're literally out of wood. But that's fine. Okay, scouts have reached the large convoy. This convoy is carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. Okie dokie. The workers who were riding this convoy told us that they were heading to the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to escort them to the city, because I don't want any of them to die. because that would not make people happy. Plus, I want the resources that the convoy are, the scouts rather, are gathering, or rather have gathered, or whatever it is I'm trying to say. I've been recording this video for a very long time. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to condense it down into like a video length size, but I'm a bit obsessed at the minute and I just want to keep going. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, I've built the other medical post so we can get 5 engineers working in that. So I've got more space for treating people, so that's good. Can I turn off the overcrowding if I don't need it anymore? I mean, I'm assuming it would like turn off automatically, like they would only do it like if they absolutely needed to, because I don't see like a way of turning it off. I think it's just the fact that they need to be overcrowded right at this moment. Although that one's got no patience and that one's overcrowded, so who knows? You know what? I know we're living in like a horrific post-apocalyptic sort of hell, but once you start building the city up, the aesthetic is really lovely. Like, it really does just look like a nice little sort of like steampunk city, which I suppose is the entire point. I mean, it is called Frostpunk, but it's really, really nice. I'm a sucker for a bit of steampunk, you know. I love a bit of steampunk. Right, we need to start building. I need another set of tents because I've still got 2 homeless people because people are bloody awkward like that. But I also really want to start building. Actually, I'm not researching anything. I should really be researching stuff. I need to research bunkhouses and medical post upgrade. We'll go bunkhouses first. So that I can build like decent houses for people. I don't know whether you can just upgrade the tents. I hope that that's what you can do. Otherwise, it's going to be very annoying. I need to start building things for resources so I could really do with a sawmill. Like, really desperately. I could do with another gatherer's hut to collect this coal, actually, but I don't know if I've got enough people for that. I've got 15, and then I've got more people coming. Oh, the wood crates have been depleted. That's not good. Right, how much do I need to build a bloody sawmill? I can build a sawmill now. That is brilliant. Where would be the best place to build it, do you think? If I build it there, it's actually going to destroy the resource, so that's not good. I could build it there if I build a street. Yeah, I'll build it there, and then I'll build a nice street going down to here. I don't have enough wood for that. I will build a street for as much wood as I have. I'm going to need, oh my god, I'm going to need to send them out to another bloody set of bloody wood crates to get enough bloody wood to build a bloody street. Have we got any? Oh my god, have we actually got any wood crates at all? I might have used up all of the wood crates. I might have to wait until my scout party gets back. Yeah, I think I am completely out of wood crates. I think I genuinely just need to wait until the scout party gets back. Because I think they've got wood, haven't they? I'm pretty sure they've got wood. I bloody hope they've got wood because I friggin' need it to build a street. I don't know whether this will actually be able to work if it doesn't have a street. Well, they've built it. Scouts have returned safely to the city and they have brought lots of wood with them. Marvellous. That's exactly what I wanted. Right. They've brought lots of people. Oh my god, we've got 77 free workers. That is exactly what I needed. Right. Okay. So, if we get all the people working in there who can work in there, and if we build a nice street to it so that people don't whinge. There we go. You can have a nice street. Oh, what else should I do with all of these things that I've got? Right, I need another gatherer's hut to gather all of this coal. So, build a little gatherer's post like that. I'm going to wait until bunkhouses have been researched before I start building any more stuff. Although, I think it would be good to be able to build another heat generatory thing, although I'm paranoid about my coal levels. I can pass another law, but I don't think there's anything I need right now, because I was going to make the children work, but I don't think I need to now. What's triage? We'll be able to dedicate all of our efforts to healing those who can recover quickly at the cost of sacrificing the more severely ill. Oh, I don't want to do that. 1 in 4 patients will die instantly. No, fuck off. We're not at that stage right now. What's ceremonial funerals? Those who give their lives in service to the city deserve the highest honour. We will give our dead some ceremonial funerals to inspire the living. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. And it doesn't have any negative things at all. Yeah, we'll have that. We can have that. People need cheering up, I think. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we are alone. Hope falls. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. We aren't going to make it in this hole. We have to leave. How are we going to survive? What should we do? Look, just calm down, all of you, alright? Stop being so bloody defeatist. I wonder if our captain really has a plan. No, I definitely do not have a plan.